Oh, got some chips. How you think it's about? Jeez, I don't know, about once every 5 years. I'm a firm believer in no chips because they give you cellulite. So I rarely ever eat them. I think about the only time I like to eat them is like at a party or something. I just don't eat them. I used to like Fritos a lot, but they're really salty. They were kind of fun sometimes. But, so anyway, where is everybody? Because it's freezing over here. It is 40 degrees, not counting the wind chill factor. It's about 31. Okay, it's really cold. So I had to tell you this story, and I didn't have time to vlog it today, but last night I had to go meet with a friend, and that I hadn't seen in a long while, and that I owed money to. So I had a few bucks on me, and I thought, I need to go over there and catch them because I don't have their phone number anymore because my other phone broke, and and I haven't had it changed over yet to this other one. Um, but so I thought, I need to go over there and say hi. It will be a blast to see them and throw them a couple bucks. Hello, hello. So got some of this weird dip. I don't know if this dip is any good. I got this at Dollar Tree, French onion dip. But I got to tell you, I'm freezing. I just saw this girl in Dollar Tree in shorts and a cut off top and sandals. I was like, dude, you must be from Massachusetts. So anyway, I parked the car right next to the sheriff's department in their parking lot. And I walked over to visit my buddy. And it's sure good to see him. And I haven't seen him in a while. Like a year, probably. And yeah, it was about a year. Not this November, but last November. So anyway, I used to have his house on the GPS. It's not on there, and I think it's on my other GPS. I was going to give him to my daughter. But anyway, so I went to visit with him for a while. And went back to go get the car. It was really cold down there. And I think it was about 30 over there last night. And so I'm walking towards the car, and there's like all these shadows. I was hoping it was shadows and not dents all over the car. I do have fire theft vandalism zero deductible, so it's not a big bother for me to call the insurance company, in a heartbeat. I used to do all the time with one of my Cadillacs. Boy, it was terrible. But anyway, I'm turn this car off for a minute. Anyway, so it'll get cold real quick. So I'm walking closer and closer. I'm like, man, I hope they didn't just total the car in 15 minutes time. So I'm hoping it's the trees, get closer and closer. Well, it was the trees. It was at night, but it was shadowing from the parking lot lights. I walk around it, make sure it's okay. And then I get to the driver's door, and dude, there's like two, 1 inch Mars above the door handle. I'm like, nuh-uh. And I'm like backing up. I get my phone, put my phone on it to make sure. And there's this white car parked next to it. And I'm like, what the heck? Nobody was parked next to me when I got here on either side. And some joker has to pull up and jack my car already, right? So I licked my thumb and wiping on those 2 marks. And they don't come off. I said, man, you know. So stick the key in the lock. It won't unlock. I have had lots of trouble with my door locks. I'm not sure exactly why, but since I've left my house with the pool, I've had a lot of problems with door locks. And I can't get the door open. I'm like, what the heck? I look inside the car, and everything seems to be placed the way it's supposed to be placed. Still can't get in the door. Flip the key over, go to get in the door, and I look at the rims because I'm like, maybe it's not my car. Does it look like my car? I'm looking at the rims. No, those are my custom rims, powder coated rims. And I walk around the back of the car. And I look at the hey. I look at the back of the car and the license plate number is different. I look in the back window and there's seats in the back. I said, this is not my car. So, yeah, how embarrassing. And right at the sheriff's department, which probably has video cameras all over the place. But I know a girl in Fort Walton that has a car just like mine, except she has a crappy front bumper. She said she let her boyfriend drive it and he messed it up. And she was going to get it fixed. So I guess that was our car. Because our cars are so identical, it will freak you out. Yep. It is amazing. Here's the guy with a gas-powered scooter. It looks like it's handmade. Yep, it does. Looks like a weed eater mower. Anyway, so yeah, it was pretty wild. I couldn't believe it. You ever done that? I had a guy one time that walked up to me. I think I was at Walmart parking lot or something. And I was waiting in the car for my daughter or something. And he walked right up to the door. There was an older guy, and he's just looking at me, staring at me, really mad. And I'm like, this guy's creepy. So I left the door locks. And he walks away. Comes back about 10 minutes later, does the same thing, walks right up to my door and just staring at me. And I'm like, what the heck? Really creepy. And then I guess I went in the store or something, and one of the guys told me, I said, there was some weirdo. So cool, someone gifted you a hotel to stay in at. Yeah, it was just for part of the week. Almost a week. It's really awesome. A very, very dear friend of mine. And it was just absolutely wonderful. I got to feel human again for a minute. Oh my gosh. I got to sleep all the way through without waking up or being woken up because it was totally safe there. Oh, it was wonderful. What a blessing. But anyway, I'm still waiting to see about that deal on that house. I don't know yet. But anyway, so in the meantime, I'm trying to get the bills all paid up and make money, which is really hard to do. But they opened my hours up at one of my jobs, which is much better. We still have miles of people trying to get me to work for them for a whole lot more money. But got 2 jobs now, you know what I mean? I'm kind of hanging tight for a minute. Trying to keep some steady income. And I got paid on time from both jobs this time. Everything was on time. Thank God. But, yeah. And then I got this text message from the storage that has like all my daughter's stuff in it. It's over by Walmart. And it comes in today about 1:45 or something. I didn't have my phone with me. It was in the car. And I about freaked out. It's this real weird text message that says, "Sorry to see you leave. We really appreciated your business." Da 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 da. I was like, "Excuse me?" They just raked me over the coals for $270. And so I had to call them while I was at work. My boss was really cool though about it. Because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to drive over there to make sure that storage is okay. Or somebody stole another darn storage like those ones out in Bama. And I was still paying on them a year later. Nobody told me. And so finally got sorted out, and they say everything's fine. I said, please. I mean, and my boss was like, do you need to leave to go check? I'm like, no. So I was going to go after work, but it's too damn cold. I'm not playing that game and it's dark. So I'm not going down there to open it up. The gates are broken as usual. So I really don't want to go around there at night. Now there is light in that storage. A whole bunch of light. It's really set up nice. But I'll just go in the morning and check on it, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, so that's kind of about it. It was really cold today at work. The bad part is my booties are in storage. And I moved, all kinds of stuff around because I was trying to reduce storages, which was such a terrible move, but I just really wanted to save some money. And I have to move a bunch of stuff around just to get to my booties and stuff. And I wore sandals with my suit today. Ugh, it's so cold. Oh yeah, I mean, I have some interesting cats hang out there, and they have boondockers at that storage place too. Yeah. So, and they actually live in the air-controlled units. I've heard from so many people. I'm like, are you kidding me? But those people got to do what they got to do. I'm not willing to go to jail. You know what I mean? And I don't think I could ever sleep in a storage unit. One, they have rats in them. Rats, fire ants. I'm sure snakes could get in there. I had storage at one place where they were cooking meth. And my daughter and I were like, what is that smell? What is that smell? They were cooking meth. Yep. I was so mad because we were moving all kinds of stuff around, and it was late at night, and it was a scared complex, and jokers were over there cooking meth. I knew it. Usually when they're cooking meth, it smells like the gas company. Yep, and some cop told me once. I had a friend of mine that apparently was cooking meth and distributing it back in Arkansas, and when the cops told me, they said, she comes to your house and she has drugs, you're going to be in trouble. I'm like, why would I be in trouble? if I don't do drugs. I'm like, well, I said, that's bullcrap. And so he was like, yeah, she's cooking meth. And we know it. I'm like, how do you know it? So we can smell it. It smells like the gas company. I said, really? And that's true. Her house smelled like the gas company sometimes. Uh-huh. So I believed him. And now I knew she did meth. She told me. She used to shoot that stuff up her coochie. Yeah. Because she didn't want tracks. You believe that? You got to have guts to do that. Man. But she would go like 2 weeks at a time, no sleep. And then crash and burn. It's like, that's not life. Yeah. And a friend of mine had told me several years ago, my friend Ike told me that she had been put in jail. I said, yeah, it was drugs. So I haven't seen her in years, but that drugger stole from me so many times. Oh my gosh. Here comes that guy on that little scooter with the gas thing. That's got to be handmade. It's too loud. I know a guy that built one with a chainsaw motor. There's a girl wearing a face mask outside. Man. Started seeing some face masks today at the mall. Couldn't believe it. This stuff's getting serious. I saw a guy who vlogs and does the paranormal, and he was trying to do a video, and a guy was bad and struggled and was chasing him with a big sword-looking thing. Oh, God. So my daughter was working at the gas station, and she worked at Dodge's, and she said, they had her on those graveyard shifts, which was horrible. And she said that a guy had come walking in with a big stick with a big knife taped on the end, like a sickle or something. And she had to wait on him, like for a pack of smokes or something. And I'm like, that's not even funny. I'm like, you need to get off those graveyard shifts because they're kooky at night. The deal when she was originally hired, when she was underage, was she was only going to do a few graveyard shifts. Because I told him I don't want her working those 8-night shifts. She's too pretty. I don't want anything to happen to her. And the biggest danger of working in the gas station is getting shot. That's always been. But the good part was she was never alone working there. There was always more than one person. That was the good part. But I kept her on those graveyards like forever. It was absolutely horrible. But yeah. So what's your temperature over there? Because tonight over here, it's 40, but with the wind chill factor, it's about 32. Huh. It was really cold. I don't know why I'm eating all these chips. I don't have a clue. I had some soup today for lunch. $44 degrees. Oh! Well, you're warmer than what I got. Much warmer than what I have. It was cold. So my interesting coworker left today, I guess, early this morning. Boy, when they get to the Carolinas, it's going to be flipping. I looked at the weather tonight for that place in the 20s. It's going to be cold up there. Really cold. So how was everybody's day today? Was it a happy, profitable day? I have to turn this engine back on because I'm freezing. Ooh, it's so cold. Just relaxing. That's what it's all about. And I'm just kicking back, hanging out with you, man. A little bit. I gotta go to bed early. I got to be up early. I gotta go check on that storage over there. And make sure they weren't lying to me or screwed up. And then I gotta go borrow the other storages and put some stuff in there. Because we had some shipments today and I got some packing materials free. So I need to put that in the storage for shipping. I got tipped at work today twice. It was really well. That made my day. And I have sandals on at work because my boots are in storage. And this guy came in and he's like, he came in before and he just likes to talk and have a beer in his hand or whatever. He's a really nice guy though. And so I just come in to say hello. I'm like, cool. And he was like, well, that's stupid. He said, I can't believe you're wearing that in the cold. Well, I can't get to my boots right now, you know. We need storage. I very much would have liked to want them. I didn't have time to go by the storage this morning. I drove right by it, couldn't stop. It was bad enough that I had to take a shower at the gym and try to get my hair fairly dry. The hair dryer just fries it. So I didn't want to fry it to death. I had to get it mostly dry. Because it was colder than I thought when I got to work. Whoa. It was so cold. So we're going to try to go to bed early tonight. So I can get up really early. And go check on my stuff before I go to work. On my other job, I can't work my other job. But 2 days, and one of them are closed on Christmas. So I wanted to figure out my schedule. If I could get that to my boss tomorrow. To let her know. Because thank God my main manager was doing the schedule this time. I hope he keeps doing it because he gets it done. If he lets our young girl do it, she won't do it till like Sunday morning. And that's not even fair. Because if you got 2 jobs, it's really nice if you can give them a schedule as soon as possible. Not on Sunday when everybody else makes schedules for the next week. But you know, he makes them early, so but that was cool. Other than that, got a lot done today. I'm so tired of sweeping and mopping now. Every time I come in, I'm sweeping and mopping, sweeping and mopping. Because they are, trying to get ready for inventory and all that. And the place is a disaster, a mess, man. When I started, that place so dirty. And I was just doing it on my own, getting it cleaned up. And then I get tired of them asking me stuff. They want me to move a bunch of furniture around. It's like, no. I'm like, you can move it, and then I'll clean. How about that? That is not part of my job description. That's for sure. I don't need to be moving stuff that heavy at all. Not at all. One, not with my jewelry on, and two, not with my health. So I'm just about back down to my normal weight. And I was proud, but maybe for other reasons, I don't know, but uh, I feel much better being more my normal weight. So, but other than that, it ought to get interesting tonight. I hope it doesn't get any colder tonight. I got orange juice, and I'm gonna put that up on the dash so that sucker can freeze tonight. I got glow in the dark nail polish to put in my white nail polish. I got some Super B complex. Yeah. Look at this girl walking outside with a face mask on. That's not even necessary. Kind of looks like that girl I saw today. And my expensive shampoo, I threw it in the trash on accident. I thought it was trash, and I remember doing it too. I tied up the bag, put some other trash on it, and threw it away. So I got some cheap strawberries and cream shampoo that I'll use for a few days. Well, until my next paycheck, I can get some more decent shampoo. But yeah. So, and I would have liked to have got a little candy bar, but I decided no, that's not a good idea. It's just too fattening. And I need to sort out my stereo. I don't know what's up with my stereo. I tried to run a CD in it today, and I didn't know what was going on. I never play it. I used to always play a lot of music in stereo before I had my kids, and then I just stopped. It didn't want to play it at, with my kids because I like to listen to them talk and talk to them, and and so I hadn't paid attention to this radio and stuff to figure it out. I was like, how do you make this thing work? So, but other than that, kind of about it. It's cold as the devil. And I think I'll put some socks on when I get ready to go nighty night. I gotta drive a little ways so I can go find a spot. And that's kind of about it, man. But I thought I'd tell you guys that story of how I was locked out of my car last night. Pretty wild. Mm-hmm. Yep. But anyway, yeah, it reminded me of that guy that kept staring me down over there at the Walmart, and it turned out that he thought I was in his car, but he didn't bring that car. He took the other car. So when he walked up to my car twice, he thought that I was trying to steal his car or something, sitting in the driver's seat, and it wasn't his car. Yeah. Such is life. Well, we all hope that when we get older that we don't fail like that. But anyway, yep. So I hope you guys have a great one. It's been a slice of heaven hanging out with you. Do something kind for a stranger. Stay warm because it's so cold. I'm feeling bad for those folks like up in Michigan, with like 10-degree weather. I don't think he would still be there by the time he was out. Yeah, for real. But yeah, I mean, you'd have to be like a really bad car thief, like stoned out of your mind if you were hanging out in somebody's car and they came out twice and just stared you down standing next to the door. It was like, after the first time he came, I like hit the door locks because I was like, what is this dude doing? Because I mean, in California, they will come up and open your door as you're driving by and jump in your car. That's how creepy some places in California are. Yep, no lie. So you always got to make sure to have your doors locked when you're driving around. Yep. That's one of the fastest ways to get hijacked. But anyway, carjacked, hijacked, whatever it is. And a friend of mine's trying to fly to New Hampshire, and they have postponed his flight for over 4 days because of some snowstorm or something there. So, and they're not giving him a rebate or anything. And he was going out to see his mother. Oh my gosh. And he had appointments scheduled for every single day to take her to all different kinds of doctors. And his brothers and sisters live right there, in that state, and won't even take the time to go do all these things for her. So he's flying from Florida to go and take care of her stuff. And every day that it's delayed, they're missing doctor's appointments. So, but he cannot wait to go. And he's bringing his daughter as a surprise because she hasn't seen the daughter since she was little tiny. And his daughter looked like a beauty queen. Wow. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. And sweet. So sweet. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great one. Do something kind for a stranger. Stay warm. I'll see you in the next one. I love you.